Moss here from CHURCHx, and I am very excited to show you this new feature that I created over the weekend. So I'm going to dive right into it. It's called AI Magic. So you will all be, if you use CHURCHx for any length of time at all, you'll be very familiar with this interface. So this text editing area here, this editor is called the Atto editor, and you actually see it all over the place in CHURCHx. And I added a new button to it. So you see there's this new button. It looks like a little magic wand with some stars, and that is the AI magic button. So right now, in this example, we just have a blank canvas. So if I click on that and I say, write some learning goals for a course about rabbits. So right now, I'm going to explain this in a second, but if there is any text already in your area, in the editing area, that will be passed along with your prompt to an AI. So right now there's nothing in there, so there's nothing to be passed. But then you can decide whether, when it comes back with the information from the AI, whether you want that to replace entirely what was in your content window, or whether you want to just append it to the bottom of what you already wrote. So in this case, there's nothing until it doesn't matter. I'm going to say generate it, and it's going to like write this for me, and it's going to paste it right into the content window. It takes a second to make the call to AI and then bring it back. And a second now. There you go. Okay, so now we have some learning goals, some course goals about rabbits. And you notice, by the way, that it also added this little label, this AI-assisted label. You can delete that if you want to, but I put that there for ethical reasons so that we can be transparent about when we're using AI and when we're not. Eventually, I'm going to make that actually button a link that'll take people to our AI policy for the whole site. I have a draft of that policy, but I'm not ready to release it publicly yet. So, but anyway, that's going to be a link eventually. But right now, it's just a little icon to indicate when stuff is AI generated. Okay, so that's really an easy sort of thing. Now watch this. Let's say that I want to translate this, right? Now remember I said that it takes what's in there already as part of the context, so I can say translate this into French. Okay, and let's see what it does. Give it a couple seconds. It's gonna think about it. And voila. Now we have it in French. Notice, by the way, that it did double the button on the label, and that's just because it it took everything, including that button, and sort of translated it, if that makes sense. A small bug. I'll fix that eventually. I will say this is a beta version of this, so there's a few little tiny things like that need to be fixed. Another thing that this doesn't do yet is work with images. So you can't use this to generate images yet, but that is something that I want to fix. Okay, so that's a really simple example. Now let me show you like another way that you could use this. I'm going to add to it now. I'm going to say, translate this back into English and add a section for how kids can learn about rabbits. And instead of replace the selected content, actually no, I'll keep it as a replace. I'll demonstrate the add in a minute. So what it's going to do is it's going to again take everything in the window, going to pass it to the AI, and then we're going to get something back. Okay, so it's translated back into English, and now we have a section about how kids can learn about rabbits. And okay, so that's how you can like add to the bottom. That's how you can replace the entire text. Another example of how you could use this would be like this, something like this. Make this more visually appealing. Okay, and what it's going to do is it's going to reformat the HTML and the CSS to make it prettier. Let's see what it does. To make it prettier. Okay, look at that. Oh, that's cute. It gave it little like rabbit icons. That's awesome. So those are emojis. So it can put emojis in, but it can't generate images yet. That's coming. So what else to say about this? It's pretty straightforward, I think, and yet it's not. What I mean by that is just that the applications for this are endless. I just showed you some quick use cases, like being able to very quickly generate translations of text, or to transcribe text, or to expand, or compress, to format stuff. Sure, you can do all those things. One of the capabilities I want to add in the future, I said images, but another one is I want to start taking advantage of the speech to text and text to speech capabilities of AI. So, for example, I'm thinking about adding a button to various areas of the site where it could read you the content of that section without you needing to use a screen reader. I mean, screen readers are great, but they have some limitations and they're not actually the best thing for everybody. And just in general, it's a good pedagogical principle and a principle of universal design that you be able to give multiple ways into the same information. So that would be an application of text to speech. But speech to text is also quite useful because then what you could do is you could actually just talk into the editing window and tell the AI what you want, and then it would generate the content for you, which could be a real shortcut, and again might really help with accessibility for folks that are not able to use a keyboard or can't see a screen or other reasons. So I'm looking forward to adding some more features to make CHURCHx easier to use and more powerful, so that we can all be more effective in our mission. So thank you all very much. I hope you enjoy this new feature. As I said, it is in beta now, so if you find bugs, let me know and I will fix them. Thank you.